What's up, everybody? I'm Eric Hansen with Backpacking TV. I'm loaded up for a big hike today in bear country. I'm in Montana, and I am carrying with me the Coulee 20-liter pack from Mystery Ranch. Today I'm going to be talking about the Coulee line of packs, the 20 and 30-liter packs. Great packs that can handle missions no matter what you're doing. So we're going to break it down starting right now. As you know, I've been a big fan of Mystery Ranch for a long time, and so I get to test a lot of their backpacks out. And the Coulee is a redesigned, new, updated model of the existing Coulee packs that have been around for a little while. And what stands out about these new ones is that they are made from recycled nylon materials. So they are much more advanced in their manufacturing and a lot more sustainable, which, of course, I am a huge fan of that. The 20-liter pack that I'm testing here right now is a very robust 20-liter backpack. This pack has a fully adjustable yoke, so you can dial in the torso length exactly to your specifications, which, if you're familiar with day hiking backpacks, is kind of rare. Not a lot of day hiking backpacks have the ability to tailor the fit exactly to you. There is a lot going on with this backpack. This is a fairly expensive day hiking backpack. The retail price, I believe, is $179, which for the price, it is an expensive day pack. It's at the upper end of the day pack market. Some people might hear that price and think that that's just an exorbitant price tag. But if you do look around, there are quite a number of packs from a lot of the main pack manufacturers that clock in at over $150 and bordering on $200 for day packs. So it's not unheard of, but it is still an expensive pack. But what makes this pack unique, or what makes it stand out? First of all, having the ability to adjust the torso length exactly to you is really unique and makes a huge difference when, especially if you're tackling bigger day hikes or you really want to get out there, you want to carry some weight. The ability to carry everything comfortably is very important to me. It's one of the top things that I look for in any pack system is overall comfort. At 20 liters, it's about the perfect day hiking capacity that I really look for. I do hike with a lot of bags that are upwards of 30, 35, even 45 liters sometimes, just because of the nature of my work, how often I'm carrying camera equipment and extra things. But I understand that that is kind of an anomaly for most hikers out there. So for the general hiker who wants to be able to carry extra layers for protection from monsoons or possible snow or whatever it might be, to carry a camera, to carry food, to carry a first aid kit, to carry maybe even a survival kit, to carry water, bear spray, all those add-ons, they gotta go somewhere. And the 20 liters is, for me, a pretty sweet spot for most day hikers in the category. Okay, I'm gonna come a little closer because there's a couple things that I wanna show you here. So the Coulee has one of my favorite opening systems of any pack on the market. So it's got this really unique Y zipper function. So you can really just pull and flay this thing open so fast, so easily. So it is by far the easiest pack on the market that I've ever used in terms of being able to get at anything, no matter where it's packed. Something else that I kind of love is you can kind of just grab this and just rip it open. You don't even have to get the zippers. So that's like, I love that actually. This central opening is incredibly handy for being able to access anything in your pack, no matter where it is, within seconds. To me, is one of the most standout features of the Coulee packs. And it's something genuinely that I love. So this pack, like I said, does have a lot of features. It's got nice side pockets, it's got the adjustable torso length, and it has all sorts of different attachment points for things like satellite communicators, bear spray, like I'm in Montana today. Or it's got side pockets here, of course, for cell phones, snacks, lighters, knives, whatever you might need there on both hips, which I really like. I love having those integrated hip pockets on both sides. Now you will notice that this is a pretty robust and beefy yoke system for a 20-liter backpack. For some people, this might be overkill, because if you're only carrying 20 liters, well, in all likelihood, that's going to be some layers, some snacks, maybe a camera, and a few odds and ends, and it might not be that heavy. So Mystery Ranch does a great job of making packs that are very comfortable when carrying heavy loads. This pack, no different. So, but at 20 liters, it might just be more than most people need, because there's a lot going on here. It's very, very comfortable. Super comfortable. Mystery Ranch, again, like across the Coulee, the Bridger, the TerraFrames, like all their packs that they make, they have very comfortable yokes that ride really well. You can carry heavy weight, and it's great. And I really like that. What else does this pack have? It's got gear loops here, down here, and then an attachment point up here for being able to add on ice axes, you know, climbing equipment, things if your particular adventure calls for extra tools, extra equipment, things like that. It's got these nice side attachment points for, you know, just being able to tack on tripods, trekking poles, things like that. Now, here I want to talk about maybe my least favorite part of this backpack. So this has a different kind of wing structure that is kind of unique for any backpack out there, really. But so it's got these add-on pockets. They're just attached, but it's kind of the double wings here. You can kind of see when these are unclipped, you've got some bigger pockets that you can add in snacks, jackets, maps, you name it. But then they come around, and my biggest complaint is really just the angles at which these connect. So it's kind of low, and to me, when I have longer things added onto the side, say trekking poles, camera tripods, things like that, I just don't love how the securing points are lower on the backpack. So these longer things kind of have more of the item unsupported. So that can be problematic if you are going to be backpacking with long tripods, fly rods, you know, whatever that might be, just to be aware of that. I wish that this attachment point came up a little bit higher, was basically like from here over to here. That to me would be a better design. One more thing to be aware of is I feel like Mystery Ranch could also improve their airflow system on a day hiking backpack like this. Most people generally are not carrying ultra heavy loads. Being able to have a little bit of a lighter weight yoke system, I think would be also an improvement. Something that really focused more on airflow. I noticed that my back gets a little bit warm when I wear this backpack, just because of how much points of contact I have with this foam. It kind of acts like an insulating jacket almost. So it is a little bit of a warmer pack to wear if you're going to be backpacking or hiking. It's not really a backpacking backpack, if you're going to be hiking in warmer climates. In case you're curious about how to adjust this, Mystery Ranch is kind of unique in their yoke system. So you take this thing out, and you slide and break up that Velcro, and then you have the ability to make this longer, or obviously much shorter. So it can come down pretty short if you want. Then when you're done, slide that back out, let that Velcro reconnect. Give it a good tap on the back, and you're ready to rock. One more thing about the Coulee that I do like is that it's a hydration pack. So you can add in a bladder or, you know, a reservoir with your little sippy straw here. And it's very convenient, obviously. I don't always hike with these kinds of hydration systems, but the benefits are obviously that it keeps you motivated. It's easy to drink, and so you do drink frequently throughout the trail. So it's much easier to stay hydrated when you're using a system like this. The Coulee also has some ample attachment points for extra gear. So no matter what mission you're actually going for the day, this backpack is going to be suitable, whether you're doing something fairly casual or you're going to be tackling a peak to go on for a climb. This is a great backpack for what you might need. Something that I appreciate about any backpack like this is having load lifters, so the ability to really change how this pack sits on your backpack, sits on your pack, sits on your back, it makes a big difference. You can really tighten that up, get it nice and tight and close, or you can have it more casual and loose, depending on what's comfortable for you. Okay, so who is the Coulee 20 for? This is a little bit of an aggressive pack for early beginner hikers. At the price point and at the robustness of this pack, it's honestly just going to be probably more than the entry-level day hiker really needs. You can get away with a much more simple backpack. However, if you are a more aggressive hiker and the types of missions that you want to tackle are a little bit more aggressive, you want to go deeper into the wilderness, you want to go up mountains, and you want to be able to have the ability to carry tools and extra things that you might need, whether it's trekking poles, whether it's adding on bear spray, those types of things, this is a great backpack for you. Mystery Ranch makes really tough backpacks, so this is the kind of backpack that's going to last a very long time. It might be the last day hiking bag you ever need. The drawbacks, like I said, are that it has a very warm system. I would love to see some improved airflow. I think that this is a little bit of an overkill system, yoke system for a 20-liter model. I think that they could add a slightly different, a more lightweight yoke system to a 20-liter bag, leave the same yoke on the 30 and the 40-liter models where you're carrying more when you need that extra carrying capacity. And then, of course, just here on the sides, I would love to see these straps just be raised up a few inches, and I think that that would make adding on things onto the side like tripods, like trekking poles, just that much more comfortable. All things considered, I like this backpack. It's not my absolute favorite from Mystery Ranch, but it's still a truly just a kick-ass bag. It can tackle a lot. That's my review of the Coulee 20. Now I want to talk about the Coulee 30. What's up? I've switched out models. I've got now the older brother, the 30-liter capacity Coulee from Mystery Ranch. Now, this is an awesome backpack. I took this pack to Rwanda, and I even went to go trek with the mountain gorillas of Rwanda using this pack. Now, there are a few models within the Coulee. There's a 40-liter bag, and I believe there's actually even a 50-liter bag, which I haven't used. Those two are really going to be more for that crossover day hiking to backpacking zone. The 30 and the 20, they're really core day hiking bags. These are going to be great, once again, just like the 20, for those who are aggressive hikers. Those who want to be going deep, getting out there. Currently, I'm off cell phone range, so I've got my satellite communicator. I'm in bear country, so I've got my bear spray here. Just so you know, this is an add-on feature, so it's just strapped to the strap. This bag has a load of room inside. With 30 liters, you can pack really a lot for a day hike. The one thing that I think is an interesting feature with this middle zipper here, which I do really like that middle zipper. However, by doing this, you have two independent pockets. And what I think that does is it makes each pocket, in my opinion, just a little bit less useful. I like the pockets that go all the way across. It's really easy to throw a jacket in there or something like that. Here you have to work a little bit harder or unbuckle these side buckles to really get those pockets useful. On the 20-liter backpack, I feel like this really beefy yoke system with the ability to change up your torso length is kind of overkill. However, once we start getting into the bigger backpacks, the bag gets a little bigger, a little further away from your body. So having this really great yoke system, that's where it really comes into play. Once this pack wraps around you, there's not the best airflow on the back, and my back tends to get a little sweaty. So I would love to see a little bit of an improvement from Mystery Ranch on that airflow system. If you are new to day hiking, I think that I would say save your money, go for a slightly more inexpensive model that just doesn't have quite all the bells and whistles, such a big build out. And I think that there might be some other backpacks that would be maybe better suited for an introduction. This is a pricey backpack, and so it's not going to be for everybody. But what I can tell you is that with Mystery Ranch, with the way that they build bags, you know you're going to get about the most comfortable pack that is out there, and that is definitely true, as well as packs that are durable, that can really withstand a lot of heavy-duty use. So if you are a heavy-duty user, Mystery Ranch just makes some of the best backpacks that I am honestly aware of. I do have a business relationship with Mystery Ranch, but this is my honest review. So I genuinely think that this is a nice pack. I would like to see Mystery Ranch improve a few things with this backpack, especially when you put it next to the Bridger, in which, to me, that's like the best backpack that I know of. So that's it from me. This is the Coulee 20 and 30 liter pack review. Hope you found this helpful. If you're interested in Mystery Ranch or just have questions about packs, leave them in the comments below. I'd love to help you out, answer your questions. And that's it. I'm gonna go. Do you see where I am? It's early season in Montana and I'm so stoked to be here. So I'm gonna be here in Montana, kicking it, hiking around for the next couple of weeks and having a jolly good time. So that's it for me. I'm Eric Hansen. I'll see you on the trail.